Okay. Sell it all.
Okay, enough with the nonsense. Let's get into the charts. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 scenarios, and then we're going to be doing trade possibilities at the end like usual. So, starting on our main scenario on the 4-hourly time frame, we still have this WXY unfinished Y, which we are currently in here. We are looking for a drop to the downside. Now in this WXY, the W is a leading diagonal, a 5-wave move there. If we go to our Discord, we can see what a leading diagonal is. So we have a 5-wave structure where every move in that structure is made of 3 waves. And we have 2 contracting trend lines that don't break. Now, on the chart, we see this in the contracting trend line in the W here and here. Now, we then have an X, which is an ABC structure, ABC in an expanding or running flat. So, in the running flat, we can still go to more education. There's going to be lots of education in this video. In the running flat, we have this, where price moves up, takes the low in B, and does not take the high of A in the wave C. So if we see here, we have an A wave up, a B wave down taking this low, and then a C wave up that does not take the high. So that is a running flat in X, and then we should have an ABC structure in the wave Y. Now, on the hourly time frame, we can see we are currently in this wave C. This wave C should be an impulsive move to the downside. An impulse is a 5-wave structure where wave 3 is the longest wave. Now, if we look at the moment, we have something called a double 1-2, where we count 5 waves in the wave 3. So we have a 1 down, 2 up, 3 to come, 4 and a 5, all to still play out. So we can see that over here we are currently in the wave 3 towards that downside. Now in the wave 3 we have another 5-wave move. A move 1, 2, which we are currently in, and 3 to the downside. That should be the strongest wave going down. Now, in this wave 1 in blue, in the wave 3, we have a leading diagonal. So another one like the wave W we spoke about earlier, a leading diagonal where we have the wave 1 down, 2, 3, 4, and 5 finished. Now, we should be seeing moves towards that wave 2, or this could definitely expand as this being counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more down before we see that move into the target box of the larger wave 2, sitting at 60,280 to 59,151. That is the current scenario or main scenario on our chart at the moment. Then we have 2 other scenarios at the moment. Another type of 5-wave structure to the downside, still the unfinished wave C, but at the moment we have that wave 1 down, and 2 is going to be a bigger move towards the upside, where we have an expanding flat. Now, we showed you the expanding flat just now on the chart or on the Discord, where we go A wave up, B wave extends lower than the A wave, and then C wave extends higher than the top of this A wave. So we should see the A wave up, B wave, and then C going into this target level here, sitting at 61,309 to 63,403, and a close invalidation at 64,152. So that is what we're looking at then. After that wave 2, we should see that larger move to the downside like we predicted again on the other chart too. So both of those charts, we are looking for down downside pressure and possibly a little move up before the downside starts. So then on the wave, on the third scenario, we have this over here, where this B wave that we have marked on all the other charts over here is not yet finished. So another larger WXY which is unfinished with the ABC in wave Y, but this B wave is yet to be finished. We have a W up, an X uncompleted, and then a Y finishing that move of the B wave and then going down in that C wave with a much larger crash there. So we either have moves up first and then down, or a move straight to the downside on our main scenario, like we said. So in this scenario, we have in this X wave another expanding flat, the most common type of flat in the crypto space. An A wave down, B wave up, perfectly hitting the B wave target, and then a C wave to the downside. The C wave cannot touch 52,756, or it is invalidated and it becomes more likely that price goes all the way to the bottom. Now, on our Elliott Wave channel, it is a very interesting channel, as said before in the charts, as this lower line of the channel sits perfectly at our support area of $47,000 for this correction to be over. So do keep an eye on this Elliott Wave channel, as it has provided support and resistance, as you can see here on the middle line, here on the upper boundary, and here as well. There, resistance there, and is providing quite a good range at the moment for us. So if price moves down to this $47,000 level, I will not be surprised. Then fair value gaps on the chart, we still sit with weekly fair value gaps over here if I show you these weekly ones. Now I do expect for price to come down into this fair value gap, touching this and using it as support towards the upside. So do keep your eye on this fair value gap. If this one is broken, the likelihood we target this one here at that $32,000 level is very high. So do keep your eyes open on those fair value gaps. Now for trade possibilities, starting on the 4-hourly time frame, on our main scenario, we are still looking at this ABC to the downside. Now, on the 4-hourly scenario, I will take no trade until we get into this target region sitting here at $44,000. I would actually start putting longs in at $48,000 and then slowly increasing my longs as it goes out, or as it goes down, targeting that massive bull market move to the $100,000 level. Now, on the hourly time frame, we have the moves still to the downside. I, in my opinion, would also not take a trade on the hourly time frame. The hourly entry point was around here when we anticipated that drop. But if you do want to take one, scaling into this wave 2 at 60,288 to 59,151 would be the scenario or the trade that I take on the hourly time frame. That is actually also the 15-minute time frame, as we would short from this second box here in blue, targeting that massive third wave move. But thank you so much for watching. It's been Max Trades Crypto. Do subscribe to the YouTube down below and join the Discord, where we do lots of Elliott Wave education and 3 updates a day. As you can see, I put all the main scenarios we spoke about here in the Discord first. So do join that. But thanks for watching. It's been Max Trades Crypto. Cheers, guys.